Hi everybody, this is Susan Youngman from Victorian Gardens Cattery. I breed Persian and Himalayan kittens. I wanted to talk about the Sleepypod today. This is really a video for my families to introduce them to Sleepypod. I do have a special page on my website at Victorian Gardens Cattery talking more about the Sleepypod and showing videos of the Sleepypod. But I wanted to give you a brief overview of the Sleepypod. For years, my families have known I've recommended them, and they have gotten them. They've come to my cattery with their proud Sleepypod, and I've drooled. And last year, one of my families generously donated at the beginning of the year 2 Sleepypods to me, and I want to thank the Hammer family for that. They're just a very generous, loving family, and have my rare lilac Persian, the only one I've had so far. So anyway, I wanted to talk about the first Sleepypod, which is called the Sleepypod Atom, A-T-O-M. It's a smaller version of the Sleepypod Air. This is for airline travel, car travel. One thing you'll know about Sleepypod, they're really well made. This one right here, they all are crash resistant or crash tested. So on this one you put your seat belts through the buckle here and the buckle on the other side, and so they have been tested for crashes, and you can go up on sleepypod.com and actually watch the crash test on video. So these are the safest that I know of carriers out there for cats in cars, also on airplanes. Though on airplanes, you know how airplanes are, if something happens on an airplane, that the airplane goes down, nothing will prevent that. But they are very comfortable, they're very well made. The Atom is the smallest, it's the least expensive. Sleepypods are pricey, but they are a lifetime investment. They come with a black plastic right here that you can use on either side. So in the airplane, when I've used this, and you can tell I've used it, you can see cat hair there. I've put this where the cat can see me on the plane, and where this protects from all the cold air that's at the foot of the plane, because planes can get very cold, especially around the feet. Inside is a luxury liner that pulls right out, that you can actually unzip and wash, so that is very nice. It comes with a buckle. So I would recommend this for flights that are not very long, maybe 2 hours, 2.5 hours. For longer flights, I would recommend the larger Air. But this is also for the car, so it's very easy to use. Just zips it around. You can unzip only one side. You can zip the whole thing to get your cats out at the vet. Excuse me, I messed up it. There we go. It's got a pocket here for your paperwork, and a pocket here. And you can actually put it on your rolling suitcase, so you don't have to hold this one at all. It just slides right onto your handles of your suitcase. So this is the smallest version. This is the least expensive. I think this is around $100 or a little over $100. But this is a lifetime investment. It's ballistic plastic. It's just really well made. So I want to talk to you next about the next step up, which is the Sleepypod Air. I travel a lot on airplanes with this, and I've traveled with 2 kittens in here. It's got buckles for your seatbelt right here. The straps go in here and in here, so you're going to actually have it facing this way out. So your seat back is here, and you put it through here. And it also, you unzip this back section. There's 2 pockets in here. One for holding things, and one for your suitcase that comes out for the suitcase handle. So it's very nice. You can keep the buckles stored if you don't need them during flight. This one is a lot larger, but it does fit under most of the seats on airplanes. It also has a padded shoulder strap, which is helpful if your pets are heavy and you're walking them in the airport. It also has, I always recommend putting a puppy pad down, and actually those breeze pads that come in your breeze box, if you want to know what to use it for, they're perfect for inside here. This one I really like because you can get a little small litter box in the back of it for a kitten. For an adult you could, but it might not be very comfortable because you want them to have the full amount. These crank up. These, when you go to sit in your seat in the airplane, you push this in, this folds, these ends fold in like that. And so that gets it under the seat. During flight, you're going to want to pull it out. Let me zip it back up again. You want to pull it out and it comes down so the cat has more room. And then right before you descend, you're going to push it back in and pull these sides back up. So for across country, this is the one I recommend because there's a lot more room because it folds out. And you always want to have this at the back side and this at the front. This has the black plastic on it, or the black card thing. The cat can see you or your pet can see you out the front. So during flight, when you first get there, you push it in this way with the sides up. During flight, you pull it out, you turn it this way and push it back, and your cat has much more room. And then during descent, you're going to push the sides back up and push this underneath the seat. So hopefully that, this comes in, both of these come in a lot of assorted colors. Moji's, this is the one Moji's mommy bought. I think she might have gotten it on Amazon. And it's exactly the same, but this is just another color that it comes in. You can't lose your cat this way, huh?
No, definitely not.
Yeah. So these are really, really nice. I really like them. So we got the Sleepypod Atom, the Sleepypod Air in 2 different colors. Now, if you're not flying, this is just called the Sleepypod, and I love this one for taking litters to the vets. This was donated by the Hammers. This was donated by Mochi's mom. They're wonderful. They zip. Well, I use them in my CATTERY when I'm cleaning the rooms. I put the litters in here so that I can clean and they can be safe. But it folds back, so at the vet, I can just lift and pull out the kittens. If I'm cleaning, I just put it like that and zip it. It's 360 view. So I call this the 360. The Sleepypod doesn't, but it's a 360 view. So in the car, they have a 360 view out. They're not stuffed in a little carrier. It's nice and roomy, and they can breathe and they can see what's going on. So the way this one buckles is, this is really strong for the car. The buckle goes in here as you have the one that goes across your body. This is the one that comes down and hooks into the latch. You put your the belt in here. You put this on through there, and it's firm and it's not going anywhere. Then you put your top shoulder strap through here. You put this on, you roll this down, you put that on, and then you pull this back. So that is safety and it's not going anywhere. So the other great thing about this Sleepypod, and it's the most expensive one, but you'll get a lot of use out of it, is that it makes into a bed when you're not using it. So here, let me unzip it. I have a puppy pad in here from when we went to the vet yesterday. Yeah, it was yesterday we went to the vet. I took the Mochi and Dahlia to the vet for their vet check. Let me make sure, I probably didn't put it back in right. So this comes off, and you got a bed. And all of this zips out for washing. It's really nice. And they have additional covers you can buy. They have a white one and a black one. And they also have, in the summertime, they have a mesh, like a hammock that you can put in here that raises them up and gives them more air circulating in the pot. They also have an electric blanket, or that where you can plug it into your cigarette lighter and warm up the bed in colder winter. So this is really versatile. I love my Sleepypods. So this one, you can't go on flights with it, but it's dual purpose in that it's for the car, it's for home, it's their bed, they get used to it. And so when you take them to the vet, it's just a very easy transition for them because they're actually going to the vet in their bed. And it comes in a multitude of colors. This is Arctic White. This is Blossom Pink. They're beautiful. This one is black inside. Can't really see inside it right now, but I'll open it up. It looks just the same as the other one. And I like how easy it is to get the cats out of it at the vet. I mean, you just put your hand in there and pull them out. So it's a nice size for a large cat. And I think the weight limit might be 15 to 20 pounds. So it's just wonderful. So I now can take two different litters to the vet, and 2 Sleepypods, so they don't have to be mixed, especially if the litters have not been mixed together. So I want to thank the generosity of my family. These are just very awesome. So with that said, Sleepypod last year came out with this. It's called the Go Bag. And when I saw it, I was so excited about it because I fly kittens all over the United States, and I depending on how far I go and how big the kitten is, it will depend on which bag I use. But this is for me and my cat. This allows you to carry all of their needs, like a bag of pelleted litter, a little cardboard litter box for them. If you have a layover, you can go to the family bathroom and spend time with your cat, playing with your cat in the family bathroom and letting them use the litter box and the food. So let me go through this bag. This part right here is for personal papers like your boarding passes, your ID, so it's really nice to have. They've got a place for a water bottle or a water container. I bring a container and then I fill it up at the fountain after I get through checkout. So there's 2, one for your cell phone, one for your water. Inside, there's another compartment. Let me take these out. There's another compartment for, there's a book there, for your laptop or your tablet. And it's padded, so it's really safe. And then there's a lot of room in there. I mean, it's a big bag. I'm going to be flying Dahlia to Texas this week, to Dallas, Texas. And I am going to be using this for all my, like my purse and all of her essentials, like her kitten care kit, her paperwork, everything will be in here. Even some food if I think she needs food. So it comes with this little case that you can put food in. I thought these were really cute. They all match. There's 2 of those that it comes with. you know, the possibilities are endless. For your lunch, you know, on the plane, you can take your lunch in this. Or if you wanted something heated or cold, this is a heat or cold case. So it's insulated. So if you wanted to keep your cat food, your canned cat food cold, or your lunch cold, or hot, you know, you run and get a hot sandwich to go jump on a Southwest Airlines that doesn't feed you, you can put it in there. It rolls down and it all fits. Believe it or not, it all fits in the Sleepypod. So I just thought this was an awesome idea because I travel with my kittens, hand delivering sometimes, and this is just an awesome thing to have. I normally have to get something bulky and get it through security, and this is really great, and it has the same padded strap, and actually it opens this way too. So I like this padded strap even better than the ones they have on the bags, but it also has a handle for you to carry it through the airport. So that's a briefing on our Sleepypods that we recommend. I will put all the links down below in Amazon, our CATTERY affiliate links. It's a way to support our CATTERY by going through our Amazon links. Anything you put in your cart, doesn't matter what, on Amazon, and you check out, our CATTERY will get a little commission, and it helps us to, and encourages us to give you more videos of useful things that I know about that I recommend to my families that you might not know about. So I will put the link for the Atom, the link for the Air, and the link for the regular Sleepypod, and the link for the Go Bag. They're all available on Amazon, and if you're a Prime member, you'll get it in 2 days. So if you have any questions, feel free in the bottom, but I highly recommend these. I always feel good when I see a family show up with one because I know that they care about their kitten and that they're going to be very protected while traveling. So we'll say goodbye for now from Victorian Gardens CATTERY and Susan, and thank you, Jill, for running the camera again.
My
for
pleasure.
me. Bye for now.